There are still
We're just listening to officials there in Tennessee talking about the deadly flooding that has already claimed the lives of 21 people there. We just heard there from Governor Lee saying that they are now working on a request for federal emergency assistance. So a lot unfolding there on the ground in Tennessee. So many people impacted by the devastating flood. One of those is Casey Hipshire. She joins me now on the phone. She lost her home in this terrible flooding. Casey, thank you for joining us. How are you doing right now?
Holding up, excuse me, holding up the best I can.
Tell me what you've been going through over the last day.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
A lot of heartache. Watching my neighbors suffer too, just like I did. Going back and looking at all the destruction. It's devastating, absolutely devastating, but thankful and extremely thankful to God that we're alive and I have my family.
That is such a blessing. When you woke up and you realized the water was rising yesterday morning, what went through your mind? What was that like?
I was just praying that it wouldn't get any higher, and then it just came so fast. And I packed a bag as quick as I could for all of us. And next thing I know, the water's in my house and it's up to my chest. And my house fell off the foundation while we were still in it. So we had to break the window in the kitchen and crawl out of it and get up on the roof as fast as we could. That's my husband, my 8-year-old son, and me.
That must have been just terrifying. And I understand.
It was.
Imagine never in your wildest dreams would you have thought you'd have to go through something like this. Did you know that there was going to be the potential for flooding, or were you completely caught off guard by this?
We knew that there was flooding going to come, but we didn't know, I don't think anybody knew that it was going to be this harsh. Because my yard filled up. I'm like, okay, it's going to go back down. It'll be okay. And then all of a sudden, it was like a tidal wave that just came over the road and into my yard and swept my house away. It was so fast and so devastating.
And I understand you tried to call 911, but you couldn't get through?
I called them at least 10 times, and they said that there was people on the way, just be patient. And by the 11th time I called, I said, please, somebody just come, because the call went to Dixon. And I said, please, just come get my 8-year-old son. You can leave me, but take him.
Were all of your friends and your neighbors able to get out safely?
As far as I know, most of them did. All of them lost their houses and lost a lot of things, but I don't know how many, unfortunately, have perished. I'm not sure, and my prayers are with their families. But it's just, the ones that did survive, we all came together and just did what we could for each other.
Yeah, there's been a lot of talk we heard there at that press conference with the Tennessee officials of just the spirit of volunteering on the ground and neighbors helping neighbors. What have you seen in that regard? What have you been able to do to help your fellow neighbors who are struggling right now?
I haven't really been able to do much but support them and be there for them and, share that it's okay, we're alive. We can do this. We can work together. We can come together and we can rebuild. We will make it.
And
by
the way,
I haven't been able to give them money or anything, but we will get together and we will make it together.
Those words of encouragement can go such a long way. What do you and your community need right now?
In all honesty, a lot of it is monetary to help us try to start the rebuilding process. And the other part is, like clothing and bath supplies anything that we can do, bottled water, canned foods if we have to, just to keep us all going. Because like my house and like a lot of other houses, they're completely demolished. There is no house.
So what comes next for you and your family? Like, where are you now? What does the future look like for you right now?
For our family, and I hope other families think the same way, but we are thinking positive with the support of everybody. And then we're just going to start slowly, rebuild. We're going to beat this. We're going to get over it, and we're going to stick together.
That is an incredible attitude to have after going through what you and your family just went through, Casey. And we thank you for coming on and sharing your story. Thank you so much, and we all wish you the best of luck. Casey Hipshire, we appreciate it.
Thank